What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got another banger. We have got another video from Wallhacks of him spectating Shifty TV using Wallhacks, and today we're going to take a look at it and give it a full analysis. So let's crack on with the video. Just so we have the information that has been put into Wallhacks video, it says here: notes, overlaid Shifty's minimap, audio, high alert indicators and background. Spectating won't always show UAVs, pings and high alerts, so felt it's best to add the additional data with the ESP. I also think in future you need to make sure there's a little section sort of here that shows anything to do with like in-game chat, so if you can hear enemies then it'll pop up there. So that's also an indicator as well that could be used, but by the end of it, you know, you want the most of it to be the Wallhacks system showing through. So let's get into it. Okay, I like the way he's done the overlay with the high alert, so we can see there's a sort of border around it. It's very well done, that. So we can see the high alert indicators from left and right, up and down as well.
Marking buy station.
Okay. So for those who don't know who Shifty is, like, this guy got accused of cheating by multiple pros in the past, yeah? People like Blast, Mutex, Aiden all accused him of being sus with his aim. Obviously we've done multiple videos on this channel of Shifty as well. Never really looked into whether or not he was wall hacking though, so this is actually quite interesting to see. There's a lot of information on the screen. The way in which Wallhacks has got his wall hack set up, it's kind of confusing, to be honest. Usually with walls, when you play a box on, it shows like a larger box if the enemy's closer to you and a smaller box when they're further away, but this is just all the same size.
Counter UAV destroyed.
Okay, so he jumps straight out the vehicle, pops the counter UAV. Doesn't seem, there's no there's no minimap knowledge of those guys being over there then. Let me just pull that back a little bit, double check this. I just want to make sure. We'll go back to when he's coming in the vehicle, to be honest, right? When it turns red, that means the player is visible. That means he's allowed to shoot that enemy, okay? So we've got one here and one up here. It means them players are actually on show. So if Shifty wanted to shoot them, he could. Or they would at least be visible to him. So we're paying attention to these down on the left here. Okay, so he jumps out there. Possible indicator there. Let's look at the speed in which so that would be a case of enemy running past the window, okay? So has he got indicators of that enemy being there? Is that even the... yeah, that is the right guys, okay. So we possibly saw the enemy in the window there. There's the drill charge. It's just kind of weird to me, that. Throws the drill charge, and then look at his aim. Like, what was that not centered perfectly, by the way? Like, just again pulling it back after he's thrown the drill charge. Watch his crosshair. I'm going to try and pause it on the moment. Goes the drill charge twice, and there you have it. Like, instantly aims down sight at that exact moment. Don't be wrong, like, there could have been visuals there. Only very minute ones. I'd say it's, you know, slightly suspect, but nothing major, nothing that would stand out for Shifty at least. So he's got two guys on his left there, but they seem to be quite far away by the looks of it. Guy right in front of him now. What's the footsteps there? I'm trying to hear audio here. But from this push, right, we know he's just hit a guy here. He's ran around the wall and to the left. But it's this one here with the 23 on. I don't know whether you can really see it. He throws. He's just got another visual on the guy there. Okay. And it looked like he tracked that guy all the way across, like, without any visuals, but he did. You got to see the guy there. Oh, he's back in the vehicle. A lot of guys on his left side there. He's heading up towards his teammate now by the looks of his teammate. This as well could be a wage game or anything. Teammate's like 600 meters away, which makes me believe that it is potentially a wage game. Okay, so now what's he doing here? Obviously the storm's pushing him, right? But two guys sort of on his left there, 176 meters away. There's others on the right. He just started pushing like directly towards the one that's showing visible there, look. Again, was this to do with anything other than running in a straight line to an enemy? Watch this. Remember, whilst that's red, he's behind trees, and he keeps pushing this way now, behind trees still, then he's visible. So even though he's looking left and right as he's running, he's still running in a direction directly towards this enemy here. And just runs straight into him. A little bit sus.
No,
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Actually just heard the first bit of audio, like vocals from Shifty then. See, so you have to remember we've actually got the player audio over the top of Wallhack footage, and the minimap is what Shifty would have seen. What's he going for? The buyback. Okay. There's 3 guys on him, well, not a full squad, but almost a full squad on him. Let's see how this plays out. So he's got that one guy down. Gets the finish on him. Even his aim there looked a bit snappy, if I'm being honest. Again, it's just like there was 3 people right next to him. He's killed one of them and then pushed up onto the tent and looked directly at one of the others. Running in lines. There's obviously signs of people gliding back in and stuff here, so there's a guy there just come in. You will have seen that. There'll be indicators throughout the game, you know, enemy dropping into the AO. But if I do see anything that really does stand out, we do pull it back and slow it down, guys, so just pay attention to this. Keeps turning around, but technically when he's turning around there, he's looking directly at a building. Yeah? Okay, so I'm just little things like this to me stand out, okay? Was it just before this? So watch this now. He's running towards the vehicle. He looks to the left there, where we know all the players are because of the Wallhacks. He gets here, and again, he's looking that way. And there's people over there as well. But he's looking with his crosshair pointed at this building where there's multiple people. Right? Again, he turns. That was the last turn, and look, watch. This one now. So he's just done a last turn and look, so there's people here and people there, and then he continues to run to the vehicle. Again, no visuals on them. And just heads directly to them. Now, of course, there's a buy station here. Has there just been a buyback? Was there anything, you know, these are indicators in the game. I might have missed a buyback. But if that is the case, then that's clear. If there was no buyback on the buy station, then he's just been peeking people through buildings and hills, got in a vehicle and drove directly to them. Guys on the right there, we know that, we can see that, so seemed to know where he was. So he's got visuals on this last guy here anyway, so he's heading directly towards him. That's not a problem. You can hear footstep audio there of the enemy going upstairs, but then guys obviously jumped down. I don't think that last one was anything sus at all. Okay, so now he's which way is he heading here? He's getting pings over there by his teammates, but we can see 3 people in front of him. Can't drive through that pipe though. The sniper glint looking directly at him over there. So is he just headed up to the hills here or over?
You're cleared hot.
No. Thought he was heading right up to the hills to them 2 enemies, then that would have been sus as hell. Although they are pushing down now by the looks of it. Oh no, that's the team that was in the tower. Is he about to get outplayed here? So he's got high alert going off now as well. That might have happened a couple of times in the game as well. It's really hard to pay attention to that, with it only being a very thin border. So now I'm thinking, was the high alert in other moments? Like, you know, when he's turned around before getting into the vehicle and stuff like that.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
That guy's still shooting at him, but his high alert's not going off. He's on 22 kills at this point as well, guys, so like there's still 22 people up. Not sure how many kills he gets this game. This is my first time watching it, so like I say, with these it's like a live reaction basically. Might miss a couple of things, but I do try my best and I will pull it back if I feel it's required.
Gas is inbound.
Like the teams in the field sniping each other.
Yeah. Sniping me and Aaron.
Advise you move to the safe zone now.
There's multiple teams up in the hills. He was getting shot at earlier, and he could hear them shooting at each other as well. He did just mention that. His teammates said that these guys are also shooting at them, so now it's a case of which way in the hills is he going to go. And we can hear gunshots from the right side that he's sort of staying in cover from.
Mortar support incoming.
There's a perfectly placed mortar that really, wasn't it? Without knowing the direction the enemies are travelling. And he's heading towards another team. So he's kind of sandwiched himself here. Team to the left, team to the right. Unless that cluster's, you know, diverted the traffic of the other side. So now it's a case of watching what he's doing whilst he's heading towards nobody. He's literally trying to ride the edge of the storm to see if anybody's coming in. Obviously the other team, he put a cluster on, have like rotated the opposite way now. High alert's going off on the right. There's a guy right in front of him then, and there's a guy on the right of him now, down low by the water. High alert just went off again, there he is. So was that sus? I wouldn't say so. I actually think the way he was like riding the edge of the storm, looking where we know there was no enemies, sort of makes it look a little bit more believable that he's not using walls in this moment, or in that moment at least. But doesn't mean that it can't be toggled off and on, because it can, just the same way aimbot can be toggled off and on. Although, unsure why somebody would toggle it off and on.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
If anything with Shifty, I'd say the thing that's most sus about him is his aim. Like, yes, he does seem to run directly towards groups of enemies. Could he be running in a direction towards a group where then one of them aims at him and his high alert gives him that indicator that he needs to then push? Possibly.
You've made it to the top 10.
There was audio on his right then.
Yeah.
He's coming down here.
Shooting that guy gliding in.
One shot.
There's 8 people left at the moment, guys, and to be honest, there's only been like 2, maybe 3 sus moments so far in the centre Wallhacks, and I don't really ever analyse, like I mentioned multiple times, don't analyse aim during spectate footage because the aim can be off in so many different ways. It can be a little bit buggy as well. so it's not worth analysing. If you give me the real gameplay of this from Shifty's side of things, then I would analyse it. So there we have it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do we believe that there were multiple moments within that gameplay the Shifty TV showed signs of wall hacks, or do you believe he's off scot-free? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future uploads. And if you guys want to stay in touch with me, you can hit me up on Instagram at BadBoy Beaman, or over on Twitter at BadBoyBeaman1. And one last thing before we go. So guys, as you're aware, I'm partnered with Supreme CBD, who offer some absolutely amazing products. You've got these CBD cubes, which is something that I hadn't tried before. I tried multiple of their other gummies, but all it takes is like 2 or 3 of these, sometimes a little bit more, and they literally within 5 minutes calm your nerves. So a couple of minutes after I've eaten these, I will literally be sat here quite chilled out. They don't make you feel any way, but they will just calm that anxiety and that stress. So if you guys want to get your hands on some of these CBD cubes or any of their other edibles, go to the link in the description below and use code BBB40 at checkout to save 40%.